Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today was Monday the 28th, pretty sure it's 28th, I know it's Monday, so woke up this morning to a bunch of snow on the ground already. It was snowing still, it was sleeting, it was real heavy, wet stuff, mostly because it was warm. When it's warm, the snow stays super heavy, they kind of clump together, and just kind of got around, got some stuff going, whatnot, no big deal. Found out that the snow had piled up and gotten so heavy that it actually ripped down and knocked over my mother's carport that I'd bought her this summer and installed. It was just one of those flimsy, cheap canvas carports like you get at Menards or whatever, a couple $100 whatever. But I'd had one just like it myself that had lasted like 5 years until an ice storm brought down a tree limb that ripped it down. So I would have thought it would have lasted more than one snow. But this is a pretty heavy snow, but it still should have held up better than that. That's ridiculous. So ended up going and getting that all cleaned up, got it cut off, got the canvas cut off the top, and got all the pipe pushed up out of the way and got the car pulled out, cleaned up the rest of the mess on the driveway, out there with my gimp foot and exposed toes. The weather's fun stuff, walking around and kicking your foot into a pile of snow and then freezing your toes off. That was definitely a good time. I just kind of told myself it's like an ice mat, or like a ice pack on my foot for that time frame. So got back in from there, got everything figured out what I wanted to do. Went to the store, had to get some more medication. Also, I needed to pick up some groceries and whatnot. The roads were pretty gross, just slick and 100% ice and snow covered. The cops and the highway patrol and all that were saying stay off the roads for all reasons unless absolute emergency in that. So got back from the store, decided to take the dog out to the reservoir, took him out there, let him go play around a little bit. I kept my run streak alive, whatnot, no big deal. Slower than hell, but I thought the dog looked frustrated again, so I thought, well, let's work on the whole running behind the truck thing so I can get him a little more exercise when I want him to really knock out more miles than I'm capable of doing at the moment. So threw him behind the truck, took off, and there's a long shot from the park out towards the airport that I think in all the times I've been on that road, I've seen like 3 cars in my life on there. It's never got any cars and stuff. Took off, I made it, I don't know, not even a quarter mile, and I saw a truck coming. I'm like, great. So I pulled over, opened the door, and called the dog over to me. So basically, he wouldn't get hit by the truck and whatnot. Plus, the truck slowed down a lot and this and that. The truck went by, and I just basically, told him he was a good boy, and basically told him to follow me. I took off driving, and it went really well. He was staying back behind me really well. Got into the end of the road where the highway turns into highway and then heads to the airport. I turned around in the driveway and basically watched him, so I didn't hit him or nothing, obviously. Played with him real good, gave him a little treat, and then basically took back off and headed back towards the park. Got there, played around a little bit and that. Ended up seeing a guy who had his dog, I think, kind of doing the same thing, playing outside the car. And I stopped him, so we were both in the truck already, and he was in his car and just put his dog in there. Stopped him, asking if he cares the dogs play together. He said that he was, just now leaving. He'd been out there for a while, and he feared the dog was tuckered out. Plus, he wanted to get home before the storm got any worse. So, who knows? We'll see if they get a chance to play together or not. Especially when I'm laid up like this, I'm always looking for extra dogs for Bruce to play with to kind of distract him and kind of wear him out and whatnot. So, I also kind of laughed and joked, and I made a little video about the fact that how great that dog has a life. I mean, I've been called a lot of things in my life, and some of them I deserve, and the one thing I cannot be called is a bad, pet owner. So this dog has the most phenomenal life, and the dog's going everywhere. I'm literally risking my life on roads that the highway patrol will tell me not to leave my house, just so he can go play around in. So definitely a lot of fun there. So came home, did a shower scope just to see what perverts would show up, and it was pretty funny because Ponyboy showed up, which I thought was hilarious. I gave him a hard time about it. So definitely a fun time with that, just having a good time. I got in the shower mostly just to warm up. I was so froze to death. So when I got back from the park playing out there with the dog, I plowed out my driveway, and my neighbor came over, asked for help if he could plow his out. He has to be at the VA tomorrow. He has to leave the house at like 5 a.m. to get up there in time. So went ahead and I said no big deal. I went and plowed his out too, and by the time I got done, I was freezing cold. Like I was soaking wet. It was still sleeting and snowing, just absolutely gross. So definitely glad I could be there to help out, and that's a big thing, is helping out your neighbors. So other than that, pretty much same old, and gonna watch a little Netflix and try and get some sleep. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.